What's up guys, it's Josh. Today we're back for part 4 of my college essay series. Today we're going to be talking about my process on how I edited and revised my college essays last year. I'll be honest with you, editing and revising your essays is not fun at all, but it is a necessary evil. At some times you may seem like you're editing and your essays aren't even getting any better. Sometimes they might even be getting worse. So I'm here to help you guys and show you how I did it and how I got my essays to be the perfect essays and the exact ones that I wanted them to be. Alright, every good essay starts with a rough draft. And a lot of times it can be kind of hard to come up with a topic, but luckily my last video was on choosing a topic for a college essay, so you can check that out. Once you have a topic, just start writing. That's the key. You just have to start writing, and although it may be bad, just keep writing until you have around 700 or 800 words. I think the limit's 650. I suggest writing 700 or 800 so we can edit it down. Then, what I want you to do is I want you to leave the computer, come back the next day. You need to sit down again, and I want you to write another 700 or 800 words. On the same topic, another one, it doesn't matter. Then step away, come back for a third day and do the same thing again. So now you have 3 completely different, about 800 word essays that you can choose from. You read through each one, choose which one has the best topic, choose which one you thought had the best ideas. A lot of times it's going to be the third one, at least it was in my case. So choose the best one of those essays, and that's the one you're going to keep, and that's the one you're going to keep editing and editing and editing. So for my editing process, you are going to go through a lot of printer paper. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your best essay, the one you like the most, the one your family, friends like the most. You're going to print it out, you're going to grab a red pen and get to work. What I'll normally do in my editing process is I'll read through the essay once, get a good general idea, make sure all my ideas are working right, because that's where you should first start, is making sure your ideas work. Once you're sure about that, you can read through the essay with a red pen, adjusting any of your diction or word choice, changing some words, maybe changing the positioning of sentences, anything that will make your essay a more cohesive piece of work. So normally I read through the essay 3 or 4 times, and a lot of times right after the rough draft there is a lot of red pen and scribbles in the margins. It's gonna be covered. So then you go back to the computer, you edit it up, and you print it out again. I'd suggest waiting a little bit, maybe wait a day or 2, come back to it, it's settled in your mind, and now you're going to come back with the red pen and you're going to make your edits again. Changing around words, changing sentences. Maybe like a lot of time my ideas completely change with the edits. As I would change one sentence, another sentence wouldn't work anymore, and that one would have to change too. And a lot of times your essay completely morphs into a completely different beast. That's a good thing, it's getting better. So you need to keep repeating the process. Print it out, go at it manually with the red pen. A lot of times I was lazy and would like to make edits on the computer, but when you sit down and you actually visualize it with the red pen and you can't immediately change stuff, it makes your essay so much better editing this way. So you're going to repeat the process again and again and again. So for some of my supplement essays, I only had to do this 6 or 7 times, right? But for my Common App essay, I think it was 20 or 25. With each consecutive edit, your essay is going to get better and better and better. It's going to keep changing, but eventually you know you're getting there once your essay starts changing less and less and less. My final edits are maybe a word. And at that point, you're going to have something that looks a little bit like this. This is a stack of probably 100 or 200 sheets of paper that I found in my closet from when I was editing my essays last year. So as you can see, each one of these is covered in pen, every single one. A lot of these are my Common App essays, some of these are supplements. It is insane how much pen and paper I went through. But this is what it takes to get a good essay. So now you're sitting there with the perfect essay in your hands. You would not change a single thing about this essay. It is everything you ever wanted it to be. Well, it's got some more changes to come. What I need you to do now is I need you to go show it to your English teacher, show it to your junior year English teacher, your senior English teacher, your parents, your family, your friends, everyone, and get their opinion on it. A lot of the times, if you've edited enough, they're not going to have a lot to say about it. They're going to say it's good. They may suggest changing a couple things around. But what I want you to do is not focus on what any one person says, but focus on anything that you hear repetitively. You don't want people changing what you wrote. You just want to get enough input so you can kind of synthesize them all and see if there's any 1 or 2 big things you need to change. Once your family and friends are satisfied and you're satisfied, let it sit for, a week or 2, and just keep coming back to it every couple weeks until the deadline. and just make sure that everything still fits, everything's still right. You're still getting across a message that you want to get across to the admissions officers. And when it comes to that deadline, you will have the perfect essay if you follow this process. The essay that perfectly reflects who you are to the admissions officers and tells a unique story. I hope you got some value out of this rant I just went on. If there is any physical representation of all the work I put in to get into Yale and all the essays that I wrote, this is it. That is a lot of paper, and that is a lot of essays that I poured my heart and soul into. I hope you enjoyed this and the other videos in my college essay series.